What's up, gang? How's it going? You know it's me, your friend, your pal, Cal. What's going on? Anyway, so welcome to Safe and Sober, where today we discuss the fundamentals of alcohol and teenagers. Let's start this off. We all have troubles at home, at school, and with our friends sometimes. That sucks. Today's program is basically about how alcohol can affect you, like those small decisions that you have can affect you in a lifetime, and how it can be bad for you. So, first, we're going to learn the science behind alcohol and how it can affect the teenage brain. This is an accurate representation of my brain. You see? It's my brain. Then we're going to drop in on a real life conversation hosted by our peers. We'll listen to their stories and their own experiences with alcohol. And finally, we'll hear from someone who would like to change the past. This is Safe and Sober. Cue intro. Did you know that an average person sees like 1,000 ads for alcohol per year? That's like 3 ads per day. And that's kind of insane if you think about it. Like, why are they marketing towards young people? And everywhere you look, there's alcohol in like American culture. They're in like television, they're in grocery stores, restaurants. You can't go anywhere without seeing a beer. It's insane. Most people our age know very little about the science behind alcohol. So here we brought in a professional scientist to explain to you what booze can do to you. Either way, that was a lot of information. So if you can't remember it all, just go to safeandsober.org to learn more. What happens when you give a room full of teenagers a couple microphones and a television with a bunch of words on it, and you ask them to make a podcast? Well, this next segment, we would like to call this peer-to-peer podcast. Thank you so much for everyone to share their own experiences and advices. It can be really helpful to learn from people who actually face these challenges instead of listening to me who has no idea about the subject. It can be eye-opening for someone our age who wishes to go back and change time. We all have those thoughts of, man, I wish I could do this better. And this person, Cassidy, she wishes to go back and change time, and she would like to give us warnings about what alcohol does to teenagers. This next segment is a family story from Cassidy. Thank you. In this next segment, we're going to meet Cassidy. She is going to share her own stories and give us a few words of warning on what alcohol can do to a person. We are young. We have all these kinds of emotions and all these kinds of things. And we all feel like these things will never happen to us, but they just do. And they happen to most people. If not some, then a lot of others. That's how Cassidy felt too, before all this happened. Just like us, she thought she would never be in that situation. And it's totally natural. It's normal. It's normal for all of us. That's just how our brains are wired, but we just feel like it's never going to happen to us. That doesn't mean it won't. We just need to remember that little decisions can make a huge impact for everyone. The truth is, this could happen to anyone. The truth is, this can happen to any of us. It could happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everybody. But the great thing is we got a choice. We can choose what influences us to make these kinds of decisions. I choose to be safe and sober. I choose to be safe and sober, and we hope that you do. I define influence as something that can control us, something that could persuade us to do this. And influence can happen from anybody, from your uncle to your friend. It can happen to anybody. Influence means I gotta be this person, I gotta be that person. Influence means a lot to everybody. Influence means everything to everybody. We all want to be influenced, and we all want to influence others. Yes, mostly because there's a lot of rich kids at school, there's a lot of popular kids, good looking kids, and they just influence the kids that don't have a lot into doing stuff, and it's all about peer pressure. What the fact of the matter is the fact that people just choose who to be influenced by, who to buy from, who to just look at, and what to do. They need guidance. We all need guidance, in my opinion. Just enough to show that influence is a great thing, and that anybody can influence anybody, and it's great. Thank you.